Sunny here. Happy Thanksgiving again. So I decided to go and finish up the solo and the rest of the song tonight, right before Thanksgiving. So here is the solo and the ending to Killer of Giants. So before we talk about the solo, the rhythm behind the solo, let's go over that first. The rhythm behind the solo goes like this. It's just repeating three chords. So it's G. Keep repeating. You should play the G chord. 1, 2, 3, and 2, and B. 1, 2, 3, 4. G. 1, 2, A. 1, 2, B. 2, 3, 4. Again. G, A, and go to F sharp minor this time. 3, 4. Back to G again. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, A. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, A, and it goes to that the keyboard interlude section. So the G chord I'm doing is that the way I play the G chords, I put my middle finger on the 3rd fret on the E string, and then with my flesh blocking the A string at the bottom, and I play the rest opening. So I play open D, G, and B string along with the 3rd fret of the E. So that's the G chord, and the A chord, just open A power chord, and then the B power chord, which is A2, D4, and G4. Okay. When we do the there's a F sharp chord in there, so we basically just G, A, F sharp. That's basically is E2, A4, and D4, and back to G, A, D. Okay, so that's the background rhythm behind the solo. All right. So the solo, the first run of the solo. Alright, so what I do is I play the 7th fret of your high E and B string together, and hammer on to the 8th fret on the B string, pull off on the 7th fret on the B string, and then you play this 9 and 7 on the G string. And the next part you play the 7th fret with G and B together, hammer on the 9th fret on the G and pull off, and you play the 9 and 7 on the D. Okay. So, and the next part you play 9 again on the D and pull off on the 7. And you play the 9th fret on the A and slide down to 7. And then you play the 5, 4, 5th and 4th fret on the A string. Again, 5 and 4. And you play the 5th fret on the low E string, slide it up to 7, and then slide back down to the 2nd. I will pick it first and slide down to 2nd fret. So that's the first run. Again. One more time, slowly. Next part, you play the E string, open E string, and an octave on the 2nd fret, slide up to 3rd fret. So what I'm doing is when I play open E string, and then I play the 2nd fret on the low E and 4th fret on the D string together. It's octave. We will do a lot of this in this solo. Slide up to 3rd fret on the E and 5th fret on the D string. Alright, again. Next part is tricky. You got a tab with your right hand on the 12th fret on the A and the 14th fret of your G together. It's like an octave. Alright, and once you play that, you slide down to 10th fret of your A and 12th fret of your G together. So basically, you can use your left hand to kind of mute the string for you to do that. That way you can hear those two notes. So, the trick is that when you pick those octaves, instead of picking it down here, get ready with your right hand to pick it on the neck. So that gives you time for you to tap on the 12th and 14th fret on the A and D string, A and G, and slide it down. Next part, you play open E again, and you play the 3rd fret low E string and octave and slide up to 5th fret. Same thing again, you gotta play the octave. And then right hand again, you go to the 14th fret of your A and 16th fret of your G. You tap those two notes. I'm sorry. And then slide down to the 12th fret of your A and 14th fret of your G. I'm sorry. It's really hard to do. Even I have trouble doing it sometimes. It's a really difficult lick. If you want to be easier, if you don't want to do the octave on your right hand, you just do one note. You just do it on A string from 12th fret to 10th fret and 14th fret to 12th fret. If you want it to be more like how Jakey Lee does it, you gotta tap those two notes together and slide them down together. Those two notes, slide down those two notes. Okay, so. Once you get to that part, you gotta play the octave on your hand using your index finger and pinky. You play the 4th fret on the D string and the 7th fret of your B, and you use your flash to mute the G string. Don't play that. So all you hear is octave note. Play that, and you play the same shape at the 7th fret. same shape at the 9th fret. Again, playing octaves, just 2 notes. And you move hands up, same shape, but you're playing on a G string on the 9th fret and 12th fret on the high E string. And you play the 11th fret on the G string, same shape, 14th fret with your high E. 3 times. On the 3rd time, you slide down to 7th fret. Again, keep it octave. And you play 6th fret on the G string octave. 4th fret on the G string octave. Do it again. Okay. The next part. Do that twice. So basically I play this 9th fret on the G string. It's all on the G string. You play the 9th fret, hammer on to 11th fret and pull off. 7th fret, pull off on the 9th. I'm sorry. You gotta slide down first. So you gotta slide down really quick. So you play the 9th fret on the G, hammer on, pull off on the 11th, and slide down to 7th fret. Same thing from 7th fret, hammer on, pull off on the 9th, and slide down to 6th. Play 6th fret on the G, hammer on, pull off on the 7th fret, and slide down to 4th. Do that twice. And then do an octave again. You play the 7th fret on the G string and the 10th fret of your high E. And you'll slide down to 6th. Pick on the 7th. Play the 9th octave on the G string. Slide down to 7th. Play the 9th fret on the G string octave. And then 11th fret on the G string octave. And then you play the 11th fret single note on the G string and hammer on and pull off on the 14th fret. Do it several times. Or you can just do tapping. That's fine too. So again, do the octave lick right there. Start from the beginning part. Actually, no, let's start from this part right here. Next part, you play the open E string, and then you play the 7th fret octave at low E and slide up to 9th fret. And then you play, and then you tap on the 12th fret on the A string and slide down to 10th fret with your middle finger on your left hand. Open E string again, and then you play the 7th fret octave, slide up to 9th fret octave. And then tap on the 14th fret on the A string, slide down to 12th fret. So, and they play the 14th fret octave at A string, which is 14th fret A and 16th fret G. And you play the 14th fret on the B string, hammer on the 15th fret on the B string, and then you play the 14th fret on the E string. So you play the octave on the 14th fret, play the 14th fret on the B string, hammer on to 15th fret, 14th fret on the E string, 15th fret again on the B string, pull off on the 14th fret, 16th fret on the G, and you play the octave at the 14th fret of A and 16th fret of the G together. Alright, stop right there for a second. Repeat that again. After you play that, you play the 14th fret on the B again, on the B string, hammer on to the 15th fret on the B, and play the 14th fret on the E string. And then you kind of bend up on the 14th fret slightly and bring it back down right away. So I'm play slowly again. Okay. Next part. Alright. More octaves. First thing first. Play the 15th fret on the high E string, and you play the 14th fret on the high E and hammer on, pull off on the 15th. Just like that. And then 15th fret on the B string, 16th fret on the G string, and then you have to play the octave at 10th fret at A string. So basically A10 and G12. Slide up to 12 fret on the A. Slide up again to 14th fret. You keep it at octave the entire time. And you play the 15th fret on the B string. Do it again slowly. And then you play the 17th fret on the E string, and you play the 14th fret on the E string, hammer on and pull off on the 17th fret. And then you play 17th fret on the B string, 15th fret on the B string, and then octave again. This time we go from 12th fret on the A string, slide up to 14th, and slide up to 16th. And you play the 17th fret single note on the B string. Put this whole thing together. Start from the 15th fret on the high E. Seventeenth fret. And then once you play the 17th fret on the B string, you gotta play the 17th fret on the high E string with your ring finger. And bend up whole step to 19th fret and bring it back down. And then slide down to 14th fret. And then you bend up like a half step on the 14th fret, just bend it several times. Alright. And then next part you play the 19th fret on the high E string, bend a whole step to 21st fret. Once you bend it up, pick it again, bring it back down. And you play the 21st fret on the high E string, bend up half step, and release and pick it again, and then you pick the 19th fret by itself without bending. So that's the end of the solo. So let me play that part again slowly. Start from the high E string, 15th fret. So that's the entire solo. Right after the solo, the last note, On the 19th fret, he plays the E chord. What he's doing there, what Jakey Lee's doing, he played the E power chord, open E, second fret of your A, and second fret of your D. And then he played the open B and high E string together. And power chord C at the third position, A string, D power chord at the fifth position, and you play the B flat power chord at the A string. E again, C, D, and the B flat chord. Basically, it's a B flat sus. I'm playing A1, D3, G3, and B3. So do that several times, and then you'll play this. So it goes, you play the G power chord, and then down up G. And then you go to A, same thing. The last part go. So that's how if you play fast, it sounds like this. So you just you can listen to the song and play that part. So once you play that part, you just play the A chord. It goes back to the chorus. So it does the chorus, and at the end of the chorus is slightly different. It goes like. Play a G chord and an A. Play the B pattern again. G chord again. The last two chords are really different. He plays the F sharp power chord and an A power chord. And that's the song, and that's the end of the song. So that was a long song to cover, but hopefully that you enjoy. I love this song. It's a great song to learn. It's complicated. It was difficult for me to learn, but hopefully that you enjoy it as well, as much as I did to learn this awesome Jakey Lee song. Thank you for watching.